Welcome back to another edition of, I think this is episode 4, or part 4, whichever, of our fan art, basically fan art Sundays. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new, consider subscribing, of course. And if you want to be able to send some to me, you have to, please, I say this every week. It somehow gets past people. You have to, and we're going to start here, send it to my hashtag. Please compose your tweet to me. Send it to my hashtag. Send it to my hashtag. Send it to my hashtag. I'm sorry. I get so many throughout the weeks that just kind of come into my mentions directly and not in my hashtag. And you know, it's going to get drowned out. Like if you submit it on Sunday, Monday, whatever, even on Thursday, because I get a lot of mentions and in my notifications that I can't fish for that stuff. So that's why I created the hashtag. So please, if you don't send it here, I cannot feature it. And of course, it's first come, first serve. We're going to start here. If you submitted something a couple days ago, I'm sorry, you're probably not going to be in this video. So it'll come eventually, I promise, but you won't be in this one. So we're going to start here. And, you know, just please make sure you follow the guidelines. So we have what looks like a future Gohan. Yeah, Gohan future. The future's last hope. I like it. Super physical, +3 key, HP attack and defense, +120 up, and extreme type 1. So he's the extreme, or the super physical leader. Okay. One-handed Kamehameha. Immense damage to enemy and attack, +10% to all allies. Okay. I like the art in the background, by the way. It looks pretty nice. 130% attack up and 30% defense up. Has a chance to get a double attack. Oh man, excuse me. I'm tired. I'm sorry. It's late. Saiyan lineage, Saiyan warrior race, Kamehameha, all in a family, fierce battle, prepare for battle, and dismal future. And the stats look pretty nice too. Very well constructed. I don't have any real criticism. You know, 30% defense. I mean, that's just them. You know, you giving him something just to give him something. The double attack would be pretty nice if he gets it. A chance. You know, not bad. He's kind of like Cooler. Very similar to Cooler, except more offensively focused. So I like it. Physical Cooler. So just imagine the images with the halos. I just got them off Google. Okay, fine. Oh, yeah, and please send everything like he did. Neat and organized in one tweet. Just in one tweet, which it looks like there's replies to this. There are replies to this. But, yeah, in one tweet. Just in one tweet like this. See, I love this. You know, because I can see everything there. Because I'm not going to click all these and look for individual replies. I'm sorry. I want to streamline this as much as possible. Resurrection of the Galactic Emperor Frieza Final Form Angel. 10,555, 10,210, and 5,712 defense. He's 120% extreme tech leader, which seems like it'll be Broly at this point. It's very possible. Aside from that, the passive skill 120% attack up at the start of the turn. During the start of the turn, may transform into Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza's transformation lasts the turn only and replaces regular Frieza in the lineup. When Golden attack up, additional 40% and reduces all incoming damage by 50%. Okay, so he has a chance to transform. So naturally, without the transformation, he gets 120% up. But when he does transform, he gets another 40% attack. So 160. And he reduces all incoming damage, no stipulation, by 50%. Very good. I like it. It's a very original idea. It's a very, very original idea. And, you know, the transformation thing. Something Dokkan has played with, but they don't really do too often. Like, that's very similar to Fury Mode Beerus's. I wouldn't be surprised if that's like the inspiration for that. Because the Great Ape one can last a few turns, I believe. But Beerus's literally only can last for one turn. This one says at the start of the turn, you know, you have a chance to do it similar to the Great Apes. Whereas Beerus's, I think you need to get below a HP restriction. So, I like it. It's a very good card overall. And these are the art, actually super attacks. Deals immense damage and lowers defense. Deals immense damage and lowers attack and defense when he's Golden Frieza. Universe Most Malevolent, Strongest Clan, Prodigies, Revival, Shocking Speed, Nightmare, and Fierce Battle. Where's the Fear and Fate that? God. You know, I understand why you didn't give it to him. You didn't really have a spot for it. Only thing you could have replaced was Shocking Speed, but it doesn't really matter. So that's his art there, and that's Golden Frieza art. That's the one for Intelligence Golden Frieza. Exposed! No biggie. So here's something I just made earlier today. So Zamasu, Merge Zamasu, Fusion Zamasu. Yeah, it says Fusion Zamasu. Extreme Int, Fusion of the Villainous Gods. 9,800, 1,100. Very solid stats. Weird cost, but okay. 2 key and attack and defense up 17% per orb. I didn't see. I was gonna say, wait, why 17? That's like such a random number. But then I see the for every orb obtained. That's I mean, at least you're gonna be like a glass cannon because you don't have any HP increase. But that's still very good, given that they have their own passives too. Or it could be. You know what? I take that back, because unless they're getting a lot of orbs, that's kind of not as good as the 120% leaders because of the consistency that would bring. Super attacks, you have multiple. 9 and 10 key, Lightning of Absolution, cause massive damage to all enemies. So mass damage, okay, which generally is extreme as a modifier. So the 11 and 12 key, Holy Wrath, cause immense damage and greatly lowers defense. So not bad at all. You know, let's see what else we have here. Okay, super attack quote, my form is justice, my form is the world, revere me, praise me. I love the quote, man, because they always do have a little quote when they super attack. Of course, if you play JP, you probably can't read it, but they have one. Goal, eradicate all mortals, regenerate 16% HP per rainbow key orb obtained. Okay, I could dig it. Metamorphosis, Fuse Fighter, Nightmare, Big Bad Bosses, Fear and Faith, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. Great card, like it. I really like it. Very good work. Some of these I don't have any criticisms for. You know, he'd fit really well on the team that he'd be featured in. It just sucks that on the team he'd be featured in, there's already a whole lot of healing. You know, Extreme Intelligence already has a whole heap of healing. So Big Bad Bosses will like never be a thing. So there's that. And of course, Kid Buu with all of his key needs. So we have Goku here. Goku Burst Limit. I like that name because it's from the game. Super type key +3 and 77% to all stats for super AGL, causes immense damage to the enemy, and attack and defense plus 120%, ignores type disadvantage when super attack is launched. I feel like I've seen this card already. I don't know if it's been in one of these already, but please don't resubmit. If this isn't a resubmission, fine, but I feel like I've seen this one. It ignores disadvantage, so like if he's super attacking a tech type. 12 key multiplier is 150%. That's one of the highest in the game, period. So on top of that, we have Saiyan Warrior Race, All in the Family, Z Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, the Saiyan Lineage, and Fierce Battle. 10,000, 11,000, and 4,400. Sucks he's not a Super Saiyan because that's more that he can have, because links like All in the Family and Z Fighter especially and Saiyan Lineage are not very usable or even viable for his team that he'd be on. On top of that, Saiyan Warrior Race is not a very good link. Just 700 attack. It's just generic at this point. So the only real good links he has is Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, and Fierce Battle. Everything else is kind of passable. Otherwise, it's an interesting idea, but the ignoring type disadvantage is cool. But unless you're doing a challenge video like I generally do, I don't know when you'd actually be able to use that. So yeah. Otherwise, I like the card. Thank you for the submissions, everybody thus far. I haven't thanked people, but thank you. Can't read this. Got that white on there. I can't. Rejecter of Humanity. And I don't know his name. I know the character. Don't know his name, though, so I can't really read that. Extreme Int types. 2 key and 90% attack, HP, and defense. So he's kind of like the LR, except he's missing 1 key, which stat leader is Gohan, and he also is specific to extreme types. Gohan is for everybody. Otherwise, it's the same thing. Immense damage to the opponent and greatly lowers attack. Okay, that's a very low cost to have an immense modifier. Passive skill, Vaporization Freezing Technique. When attacked by enemy, 80% chance for enemy to be stunned for 3 turns. So when the enemy attacks, he can stun back. That's pretty cool. I like it. So the next one we have here is Soul Jaeger's card, which is actually the same guy. No, don't submit multiples. Muda. Attack 4 times when rush attacks, when super attack is launched. With rush attacks. Interesting. Extreme type 3, 150. Oh, this one's super beefy. 11,000, 12,000, 5,000 immense damage, and 5 guaranteed. Oh, and guaranteed chance to stun. Oh, okay. I had to zoom way in for that one. No, I'm not reading the third one. I don't have anything against it. I'll show it off here though. But I can't like do some multiple submissions like that. So we have Pablo Gomez. Nonetheless, thank you for them though. I have the reason being is I have so many. You see where my little tracker is here, and it goes all the way up to the top. There's so many of these. It's like I'll never actually finish this. I just noticed this. Epic Fusion. I don't really like this new update. On Twitter, Gotenks super type key +3 and HP. Attack and defense +77. Causes colossal damage. Leader skill. Is that one I just read? Start of the turn. Attack +100. Great chance to turn Super Saiyan. And while Super Saiyan, gain a bonus attack +50%. May turn Super Saiyan 3, and while Super Saiyan 3 gains a bonus +100%. Wow. That's a whole lot going into this card. 12-17 key Victory Cannon causes colossal damage. 18-24 key Super Common Mount causes mega colossal damage. Galactic Donut causes mega colossal damage to enemy and seals. Dang. Desperation Attack causes mega colossal damage to enemy and lower attack and defense, but stuns Gotenks for 1 turn. Wow, that's an interesting idea for the stun. So it also says they all have the same 12-17 key, but each version, non-Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan 3 have different 18-24 keys. Okay, I like it. Innocence, Fused Fighter, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, and Legendary Power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's one too many links. Honestly, you'd probably have to take off either Super Saiyan or Fierce Battle. The problem with Super Saiyan is that he transforms into Super Saiyan. You know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there is one too many. It can only be 7. And since he transforms, he doesn't naturally have the link because he starts off that way. So unless his link set changes when he transforms, that's the problem with transformation gimmicks. He can't technically have it because he'd be base form. But thank you. I like the idea, man. There's a lot going on in there. He's an LR. Stats look about average to what he would be used for. I like it. Oh, Erza. Is that Wendy? It is Wendy. That's my girl's name, actually. That's funny. We got more Fairy Tale cards here. I won't spoil anything this time. I promise. All types, key +3, attack, HP, and defense +100%. Rainbow Leader. That's like way too good for a Rainbow Leader at this point. There's like no reason to run any other leader other than Erza if she were in the game. There'd be no reason. She definitely needs to be an LR too. Those stats are way too high. Those are LR stats. And they need to like literally be cut in half. Honestly, they need to be pretty close to cut in half. At least the defense. This one can be closer to 10,000, so not exactly half. This will be close to about 10 or 11,000, so not exactly half there either. But she's way overpowered already. Immense damage to the enemy and attack and defense +20% for 10 turns? God dang. Okay. She's super powerful. I like that you have the whole like card setup too. I like it. The potential system and everything. You must have found a really good layout. Rare chance to critical hit and attack and defense +150%. So she has a built-in crit. Rare chance on top of the level 11 already. She's gonna be critical hitting consistently. Like that's literally gonna be a crit. Level 11 crit is a 22% chance to do it, I believe, because I think it's 2% per level for that and additional. And I think level 5, it's 5% per level for like these other 4 on the back end, and then dodge is 1% per level, and then the first 2 are 2% per level. So that with the rare chance, which is like 20%, 25, something like that, basically almost a 50% chance to do it. So it's like basically if you were to do that with Janemba, who has like a medium chance or something like that in his passive to dodge, if you're giving level 20 dodge, which I don't know why you do that with the ability system, level 15 dodge, he'd basically dodge about half the time. So Fairy Tale, Battlefield Diva, Master of Magic, and Fighters, Shocking Speed, Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle. Very good card, though. It's a little overpowered. See, like, she's super overpowered, but you've got the right model here for Wendy Marvel, passing through every limit. So 11,669, 8104, and 4336 recovers. I may have read this card already. Recovers 10,000 HP per key or character's type gained, causes supreme damage, and recovers 20% of total HP. Fairy Tale, Battlefield Diva, Master of Magic, Dragon Slayers. See, I've seen those two links before. I feel like it was a different Urza card last time around. Please don't resubmit, right? Just please don't resubmit. I don't. Another Urza won the Best Buddy Duo, this time for Tech. From the manga is Wendy's passive name. Huh. Maybe he didn't resubmit. He said this time around it was that. So maybe he didn't resubmit. But thank you. Thank you for the submissions. We have another Gohan. That's cool. Favorite character here. I like the design too. It looks pretty cool. So Super Saiyan Gohan Future, battle against all odds. Super physical type, 3 key and 120%. Extreme, so he's a super physical leader, which we know is Gotenks now. Causes immense damage to the enemy, raises the attack for 6 turns. Okay. Yearning to avenge loved ones. Attack and defense up 80% at start of a turn. When HP is 50% or below, an additional 40% attack and defense. When facing 2 or more enemies, attack and defense down 20%. Prepare for battle. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Experienced Fighters, Kamehameha, Dismal Future, and Fierce Battle. Okay. So he gets buffs all over the place. 2 or more enemies will almost never happen. Because this is not how Dokkan events go, which is the main content for the game. Of course, it'll happen in the tournament if you're playing that or something like that. Or the first round of the Dokkan events, they may have multiple enemies there. So aside from that, it's not going to trigger, which is fine because he gets the natural 80%. And this is also for attack and defense. And then when you get below the 50% mark, another 40. The problem with that is that barely makes him even with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, percentage-wise. As far as those two go. So he could probably start off at 100 and then be better off from there. Oh my god, a harem card. Similar Destruction, Majin Buu, Kid Buu. All types, key +3, 16, 15, and 9. Nice stats for an LR card. I don't mind it. Key +3, HP attack and defense plus 150. Yeah, that'll never happen. Rainbow Lead like that? Nope. Cause colossal damage to the enemy, greatly lowers attack, and seal super attack. Goddamn, best super attack in the game, if that's in the game. Colossal damage, seals, and greatly reduces attack. Oh boy, that's part 2. Where's part 1? Maybe we pass part 1 at some point. Maybe it's coming later. Don't know, but thank you for the submission regardless. I feel like this is the same card again, or somebody uses the same art. But let's look at my friend asked me to do a joke LR Yamcha, so I did this. We're going to do a few more and get out of here. Oh boy, Lunch or Launch, whichever you prefer. Both are correct. And Bunny Bulma, freaking Yamcha, and Puar. All female attraction plus 100% puts Steelio Girl. Oh my god. Puts enemy into state of depression. Ultimate harem Yamcha. Infinite stats. God damn it. Thanks for the submission, man. I don't really have anything to say. Extreme int key +3. HP attack defense plus 30%. Causes colossal damage and greatly lowers defense. He's an LR. Good stats for an LR. Defense could be a bit higher. But we'll see if there's a reason why in here later. Passive skill, every int key orb plus 20% attack and plus 5,000 HP. Why are you doing that? Stop it. Shocking speed over in a flash. Over in flash is an interesting choice because he wouldn't have it in the game, but it makes sense as to why you'd give it to him. Over in a flash, nightmare, power bestowed by God, fused fighter. That's another thing. The previous Zamasu card that we saw, I don't think it had that. And it actually kind of needs power bestowed by God because that link is there for people that are fused with the Patara earrings, which he would be. So he technically needs that. That's why Vegito Blue still has that garbage link. The links like that were cool early game, but not anymore. Fierce Battle, Dismal Future, Godly Power, and Legendary Power. Too many links, but I like the idea. You got to trim off a few of them. Shocking Speed's probably one of them. Honestly, over in a flash, 2, 3. And then you'd have Nightmare, Power Bestowed by God, Fused Fighter, Fierce Battle, Dismal Future, Godly Power, and Legendary Power. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's still too many. No, that's 7. That's 7. Okay. So, yeah, that's basically the exact link set he has now, aside from legendary power. So, like it. All right. Last one. We're going to look at positive Saiyans here. He has an idea for Killua. So, that's Killua. Last card for the crossover already. The Speed of God Killua. Super AGL, of course, because he's a speedy guy. 10,200, 95, and 4,700 defense. 3 key HP attack and defense to the AGL type. Passive is attack plus 100%, 60% chance to dodge and attack and counter with tremendous power. So that's basically the Super Saiyan 4 mechanic. 60% chance to perform 2 additional attacks. 30% chance to be super. Wow. Okay, so he's going to launch a lot of super attacks. Super attack, Godspeed Rush, deals supreme damage to the enemy, greatly lowers attack defense, and stuns the enemy. This Killua is really good. Innocence, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters. I like those links. The links are very well chosen. I like it because they fit the character. Shocking Speed, Over in a Flash, and Fierce Battle. They fit him really well. I really, really like it. He says he's a transcendent UR. Okay. I like it. I like it. Very good idea. He said, "See, like I can't. Come on, bro. Look at those things. Like I can't do all that, man. I can't. So sorry. But regardless, I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm tired as hell, so I'm gonna go to sleep. But once again, please make sure you follow the guidelines. If you don't follow the guidelines, I can't have them as part of this. And please don't batch submit. Let other people get a chance. I know you want to show off your cards and stuff, and I appreciate that and I understand. But other people got to get a chance. I don't want to, start skipping over stuff. So, anyways, have an awesome day, and I'll catch you guys next week, next Sunday. All right, peace out, guys.